But he has saved us for a few years and played with some pretty unfortunate characters, so this is good. This is so much more fun to watch.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
It's awesome. I absolutely love that Lincon is in grand finals of this tournament when I was fully expecting it to be Sandy Nigel.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely throwing us for a bit of a mix-up, but definitely a very, very enjoyable one. It's been great. It's great seeing Pasta compete in this event. Bro is crazy with it.
Yeah, and, once again, Mario Stair, fantastic placement on third place. Your run was phenomenal. The people that you beat were incredible. These are some of the best players that are around right now, and you still managed to do as well as you did. Huge props to Mario Stair for going as far as third place. Now we're here. We're at the final set of the last Hurrah. This is if you want to look at it like a money match, this is a big one.
Oh yeah, dude, it's a difference between, I forgot the exact price breakdown right now, but it's a big difference for sure.
Absolutely. Look, the way I'm seeing it, I want to say we are going to try Plats first. So it should be Urkin. It should be Urkin from what I'm seeing on the screen. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's Urkin. I like this more as BlazingPasta. But it's Squible who has kind of mapped out all of these scenarios. So Squible is the one who's going to be like, it's not going to affect him that much. They're both super talented, so we'll see how this goes. I want to say we're about to get into game one. It's going to be an interesting set for sure. Absolutely. But let's see. Urkin Armada, game one of our grand finals.
Yeah, it's a really interesting dynamic between these two in general too, because Pasta is the one that's a lot of the fundamentals. Squible, on the other hand, that's bro's a lab rat. Bro, he's labbed all these confirms on all these stages. He's trying to hit you with the optimized punish.
Yeah, he knows his setups, man. He really does. And speaking of setups, can he cover the platform? He can, but doesn't get the lasso. Tries to set him up again, holds the ledge, makes him go high. Barely gets around it, tries to recover. He's amazing. Oh, makes it back though. He's not putting too much, too much pressure on him off stage just yet.
Yeah, not at all quite. Still playing this slow and steady. Do not want to overestimate yourself right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Squible controlling the pace gets the kill at around 90 or 100 on the grab. Immediate lasso puts him in the bad situation.
Oh boy!
Option. This is looking really bad. We're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it again. Oh! Reversal.
Beat Saber. It covers so much space in front of him. Might as well be a strong nair.
Absolutely, bro. It's so good with Sandy. It's so good with the confirms with a drift back. Helping him to come back from this.
Yeah, I mean, used to bad recoveries. He's pretty good with it. Catches him in the upper. Squible makes his way down, though. And, yellow blocks it. It's the only way you can get a punish there besides a parry. Forces him to go low. Covers the high up B. Hits him, though. And now we're back in neutral.
All the resources were gone, too. It's very unfortunate right there. He definitely needs to get his kill as soon as possible to stay alive in this game. Okay, I see the neutral, though. Definitely playing some good footsies right there. Knowing the ranges of Sandy very well right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's adapting pretty well. Gets him off stage. The top doesn't catch him, though. Squible not going to get hit by that. Tries to set up a clean reversal. Not going to do way too much as far as throwing out really aggressive options. But the lasso again. Good parry. Back in neutral. Hits him with the top. I didn't even see it come out.
What was that Beyblade red and rip on that top right there? That was crazy.
Oh, the DI wasn't quite enough. He did have decent DI on it, he held the right way, but Squible, man, he knows the percents. He goes for it right there because he knows for sure it's going to kill. Jabs. Messed up the confirm a little bit. Probably wanted the lasso there. Didn't get it, though. Now we're back and playing footsies. Playing footsies around this lasso is impossible, though.
It's definitely a pretty uphill battle for sure. Does not get the tech chase either. It's looking very rough. Lasso, that should be stopped. Ooh, DI'd off the jab.
DI out on the jab. I thought he was going to go for the patented combo of I'm going to lasso you into this strong down. Realistically, though, hey, if jab works, it works, and that's game one. Squible looking really solid.
Oh yeah, most definitely. There's definitely some back and forth moments with the neutral, but I definitely love what I'm seeing in terms of Squible with the patience, not overextending, not letting him get caught up in sort of back and forth footsie game Pasta's more comfortable in. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I mean, this is kind of the way you have to play around Sandy, right? You've got to play, and unfortunately, her threat range. So it's how good can you do it, and what can you get off of it when you're right. You know, when you do get that correct guess, or you know that right option. How much do you get? How far do you go? And can you take advantage of her off stage is really important. I'm not sure. It seems like Lincon can do it, but it's tough.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm honestly wondering here, like, if he'll finally go back to Ren Stimpy for this or go with Lincon all the way through.
I guess we'll see. I mean, I feel like if you're going to switch characters, it's going to be now. But where? I'm confused. Where's Squible? Squible?
That is a good question.
Hmm,
He's
Squible?
disappeared into the ether. He's playing
Well,
SB3.
He got sucked into the portal. You know what I'm talking about. No one else does, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh man, while waiting, man, it's been such a crazy bracket. Just looking at this top 8, this amazing stuff. I'm just so happy to see this amazing level of play. Even I'm sure people aren't entirely satisfied with all their placements, but definitely, dude. Just outside, not outside looking at. I'm commentator more than player. That's what I mean. But just looking at the improvement, all you guys have shown, it's been very, very impressive. Just want to say that very much. Just great stuff from y'all, man.
Yeah, and look, at the end of the day, you know, as much as some things never change, some things do. And looking at this top 8, I mean, some things have changed for sure. We've got some people that maybe a year ago wouldn't be in top 8s of these big tournaments, but they've proven that they've gotten better, and they're like, they can hang with the big dogs, you know, like CTAM, Do the Fig, Troco, like all these people, Kudo, like just coming out over the past year, proving like, hey, I could be good. I'm gonna put some time in and watch what I do at this tournament.
Right, and that time definitely paid off dividends for sure, and I just love to see it, man.
I do too. I absolutely love it, and we got to see some really interesting matchups too. Speaking of, you know, the interesting matchups, we're back with one in the Lincon Sandy. I do think this matchup's interesting in the way that he tries to control space.
What do you mean by that?
So essentially, Squible plays pretty grounded from what I can see. Well, okay. Anytime I see the Shredder on the screen, I get like war flashbacks.
That's pretty funny.
Squibble's not going to mess around with the money on the line, though. We're going to go straight into it. But yeah, Squible likes to play very grounded. This is kind of what I expected to be the counter pick. Just right back.
Right, definitely makes sense. Definitely still a great stage for Lincon. There's still just some holes in the game plan that Pasta probably looking to adapt to in this game.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm kind of seeing right now is, you know, Squibble's doing a lot of these like full jump lassos, and he's gotten hit for it every single time. He waited for an option there, didn't catch anything, but you have to think, okay, I'm thinking about next time. Top of the screen, no, the strong nair gets him out.
Gets right out back to the neutral game. Pasta zone breaking very effectively, avoiding the range. Lasso hits so masterfully. As I say that though, gets hit by one, but still alive.
Yeah, every single lasso is a dangerous scenario. You get thrown right off stage, and now one of the worst recoveries in the game. Squible can't catch it just yet. Gets him with the combo, caught him. 140, and Squibble's down his first stock, game 2.
You see the range of that platform, bro? Bro hit him from a mile away with that.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's why you pick the character, right? It's a Lincon. He's got that range to kind of deal with this, but if your DI's not on point, you're going to get caught by that combo. A little bit of a tough spot. Squible goes high, though, and BlazingPasta still not getting too aggressive on these recoveries.
Yeah, not really. Squible still taking very much advantage of his advantage state, rather, but Pasta is trying to reversal the situation right here. It's so little lag on B. It's very rough. It gets the strong dare down.
No, same position.
Oh no, no.
Barely away from the dash attack though. Goes high, makes it back, and now we're in neutral. Should be good for at least a little bit. Top controlling space, but he's throwing it up just to get it out of the way. Want to play more around this lasso. Top trade? No, and now we're back in.
Squible, he does not care about your adaptation, bro. I swear, he does not care.
caught the jump too. Oh, this is unfortunate. It's looking really, really, really rough for the Lincon Loud right now. Has to catch him with the Rising Dare into something, but Squible maybe can find his way out here in a second. Top covers it. Snare. Yep, snare down. Now we're back, and anytime we can land a jab or a lasso, we're looking for something. Barely makes it back there.
Squible kind of chilling right now, not trying to take it too far. I still knows he's on such a big lead right now that he will not fumble this for sure. He gets a down throw, 159 on Lincon.
Yeah, you want to talk about comfort zones? How about the best player in the world being up 3 stocks to 1?
Jeez, man.
The snare, that DI wasn't even bad.
Oh, it wasn't, dude. It's just so crazy to me. I was saying earlier, like, he doesn't care. Like, it's just so crazy seeing the counter adaptation of the Squible coming at light speed. Bro was like instantly knows.
Yeah, and you know, I want to say Coney in the comments said, Lasso, was it always like that? No.
It was not.
But it's so good now. And I'm sure you can tell that thing is a menace. The way it controls space, the way it controls the flow of neutral. It is tough.
Yeah, it's very tough for sure. He has that sort of bubble near farther and some bubble in front of her with the jab. It's definitely can be very rough for sure. Pasta's been a great job of navigating around it, but it's just Squible, dude. He's just how is he this unshakable, bro? I don't know.
I mean, this just looks like a normal weekly tournament for him right now.
Right.
Like, BlazingPasta is one of the best players in the world. Squibble's just like, I'm gonna do what I do all the time. I'm gonna lasso you. I'm gonna jab you. I'm not gonna drop my confirm, and I'm gonna win.
Bro, yeah, he's mastered the flow chart. A lot of people hear that like it's a bad thing. No, having a good flow chart, that's such a good thing in fighting games. Squible shows that off just masterfully.
Yeah, and when it's a character like Sandy, whose flow chart is that good, having someone who doesn't drop it makes it like really, really tough. And Squible, from what we've seen from his tournament sets and his win streak, he doesn't drop it.
Oh yeah, he does not drop it. Plus, bro, he plays so much, man. Bro is practiced with this. He's not gonna drop them regardless.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if we go to the same stage here. I feel like we probably will.
Oh, running back to Erkin. Will Squible be unshakable to the very end, losing no games in the tournament? That is a question I have here.
Look, if there's ever going to be a game to lose, it'd be at the start of that one, but he makes his way back with a strong nair. Still a great option, as like little as he throws it out. And we're in the jab scenario, catches the neutral get up there, tries to trade, but we're back, makes his way down. Oh, gets caught with the get up attack, and Black Hurah, I'm not too sure. It's looking a little bit rough for BlazingPasta here.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if he can find a game plan around this lasso and this jab.
Honestly, yeah, he's like, seems like he's playing a little bit, trying to get away past it, but it is not working out. Squible already taking this first stock off of Pasta, only 42% on him too. It's like, it's so unfortunate.
He's got him off stage though. Maybe he can get something. No, just a quick air dash to the ledge. Rinse and repeat. Snare this time. There's so many mix-ups with that recovery. It's hardly even a disadvantage from at some perspective, you know, or sorry, at some points of the game. But oh, that was a big parry. You're in a tough spot.
Oh boy, Lincon recovery again, not being the best. Oh, Squible just flow charts it masterfully. We're talking about the flow charts. God, it's nice with it.
And an ode to an earlier meta with that double dare, even at the end, still being a fantastic option. We're down 2 stocks. You're digging deep right now. You've got to find something, anything to get you on the board, but instead you just get a lasso. That's what you found. Now you're at the ledge, but he makes it back. He should be good now. Yeah, finds the stock at 125.
He does get the stock, man, but I don't know. Squible just still looks so comfortable with his neutral, catching the top, throwing the lassos to challenge his range, staying outside of the yo-yo's range. I'm sorry. It's just, he's playing so well right now. It's so tough for your Pasta, just climbing such a steep hill right now.
Yep, and then you get put in this scenario where you think you're DIing the right way, but he just turns around the grab. Maybe you can make something happen here. You get the Beat Saber once, try and rinse and repeat, but this time he just goes up.
So many options. Pasta not ready to deal with them all. And Squible fights back to the stage. Lassos goes up over the top. Squible is 1 stock away from taking one last hurrah. Thanks.
Look, hey, That might be it. No, good tech. He definitely needed that. Getting stuck off stage right there is a bad spot. Finds his way back. He's got to just scratch at something. Try and get back on the center stage. Lasso dare. It's over. That's it. Squible, last hurrah. First place. No games dropped.
Bro, Squible showing that he's unshakable until the very end, man. Bro, just masterful play this whole tournament, bro. I don't know how is he unshakable? How is he this unshakable, bro? I just can't process it.
Let's look at this bracket. A lot of these names are people that like we've heard and we know are good. Starts with Cactus Guy and Chuck, then goes to Tonto. After he goes to Tonto, 3-0 and Druby, right? In a matchup that he still doesn't enjoy that much. 3-0's Kudo, who's given him trouble in the past. 3-0's Mario Stare, who's like a dark horse of the tournament. And then 3-0's BlazingPasta, who's just constantly top 3. He's built different. He just doesn't lose.
Bro is just built completely different right now, showing his dominance until the very end right now. And God, I'm honestly really happy for him too that he's kept this win streak. I know it was something that he was really kind of worried about too, but I'm very glad to see that he's kept it.
Yeah, look, an amazing tournament for him, especially, just like essentially doing, a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Like barely, I mean, some of those games, or maybe there were some close games here and there, but it's so low.
Yeah.
The variance was so low as far as his tournament run. He just consistently dominated every single matchup.
Right, he did, and a lot of people say it's a character, man, but not entirely. We see other standings, they're not as unbeatable as this one, bro. Just the time that he's put into his character, I know personally firsthand that he's put an insane amount of work and sort of just making this all incredibly consistent. I mean, you see the best character doing best character things. It's easy to not give credit to that, but that's something I do want to give a lot of credit to Squible for in general.
Yeah, and giving credit where credit is due. Of course, BlazingPasta, second place after we haven't seen him in forever. He's still able to compete at the highest level regardless of character or of matchup. He is there. He is a force, and second place is a great send-off for him as well. So good stuff, BlazingPasta on second. You can see your top 8 on screen right there. Squible first, BlazingPasta second, Mario Stare third, Kudo fourth, ASAP Choco fifth, and Do the Fake C-Tem in 7th place, rounding it out.
All straight up legends, bro. It's all straight up legends, man. It's amazing stuff to all you. I appreciate you all for watching this so much, man. Just having us send off this wonderful game that's just, we have so many just attachments and memories just playing this so much. Even after people, fell off with it, said it was dead, quote unquote. The community stuck around with this game in such an amazing way, in a way I've never seen before. These motherfuckers are passionate, bro.
Yeah, Squible, #1 passion since day one. Every single week, every weekly, every tournament, Squible is there. I don't know if Cherry wants to do anything special here, interview, anything like that.
Yeah, sure. We can get Squible in. Let's see. C-Tem, if you're in chat, could you give Squible the perms to get into this call?
I can drag him.
If
he
yeah, you're mine. Yeah.
Yep.
Completely forgot.
Hey, my privilege. Let's go.
Let's go.
If Squible wants to do one, I'd be super down with hearing from him. Squible, any voice channel should be good.
God, man, but just
Okay.
this amazing stuff this whole tournament, bro. Squible fam, first of all, big congratulations.
Thank you.
One last hurrah, bro. Definitely amazing stuff to you, fam. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm super, I don't know if I even played. Well, no, I think I mean, I played well. I won. I'm happy. It was good.
We were talking about how a lot of the times it feels like you are kind of the immovable object. Every tournament, it feels very difficult to shake you, to get you to drop your confirms. You kind of just win a lot. When you were going into this one, was there any more nerves compared to normal, or did this just kind of feel like, okay, I'm just gonna play my way?
I I mean, I get really nervous before every event, no matter how like small it is. So I definitely just felt nervous for this one too. And like I've been playing a lot with Kudo and Pug recently, and they like go toe to toe with me a lot of the time. So I was worried about losing sets to them. I mean, Pasta showing up, and you can never count Pasta out. And then Mario Stare popped off today. That freaked me out because like he destroyed me when we played at Genesis. And it's like, oh god, is this Mario Star plus Ultra? Is this gonna be the day?
Exactly. I mean, we were horrified of him. Like the run he was making, it looked like he was just like all-star. Everything he was doing was just like it's working. Versus some of the most like the characters with the most confirms, the least variance. Mario Stairs just like, I'm just gonna strong dare you and you're gonna die.
It's incredible how he makes things work that should not work.
Wait a minute, it's the messy neutral, bro. Sometimes it works out.
Yeah.
It's awesome,
I'm
though.
really sad that Pug unfortunately had electricity problems, because that's a little heartbreaking. We were talking and we wanted to play in grand finals because like the two of us have been grinding like really hard for this event, and I think that would have been cool. But oh well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, and it is unfortunate when a big competitor gets taken out in such a unexpected way, and nothing you can really do to stop it. It definitely sucks, but hey, you got to make the most of what's here, and this top 8 was so fun to watch. Even seeing the back-to-back games on Erkin, where I was like, okay, he's just gonna DI up to the platform on these jabs. You just covered it every single time. Like you didn't even it felt like there was almost no way out, even though I know there is. Like that's why he picked that stage.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend like practicing these follow-ups?
Too much. Like on other platforms, like when you're doing Sandy combos, you can follow up with a dare a lot of the time, which is really good. And so yeah, I got practice like reacting or just reading depending on the situation. And I mean, I just play a lot. I play like almost every day. I'm sure that helps, just getting that pattern recognition down.
I have a question. Have you ellipsed UPG in hours on the game?
I don't think so.
That's impossible.
I don't know if I've eclipsed Blackamar. Let's see, how many do I have? I have 1598, which is high. Yeah, but I know there's people with like, I think I might not be in the top 5.
Yeah.
There's some people with insane hours.
1598 is insane hours.
It is insane,
It is
yeah.
definitely insane.
Well, it's been out for 2 years, so it's average of 2 hours a day.
Like, yeah,
That is awesome.
That's
That is
crazy for sure, dude.
commitment.
And I like don't leave the game open, right? I just play.
Yeah, you just play
So-
it, honestly. I love
Okay.
seeing that passion from you, bro. Just so glad in general you love this game so much. Like, I love this game, and single love from you was like, damn, do I even love this game? You feel me? One of those things.
Oh, I love this game. This from the moment I first played it, like I found love, and I've had my ups and downs, but like I don't know, it's definitely just like been my favorite competitive game of all time. Like it's just such a good. I love it.
Awesome. Hey, look, I mean, you proved it today as well. One of the things that I was thinking about, you, for the past, I want to say, year of the game being out, have just absolutely demolished the tournament scene. Like, it's so hard for anyone to even take a game off of you, let alone a set. I know you say you get nervous before every event, but do you ever look back at your tournament streak and be like, damn, that's kind of impressive?
Yeah, definitely feeling that right now. It's pretty cool to. I mean, like for this final patch at Nasby, it's just been domination. Like I get that for like the rest of my life, so I'm very content with that. Yeah, like it is a impressive accomplishment, and I'm happy I did it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm happy to see it. You had been putting in work on every character you played, finding things about different metas throughout different patches, from Double Dare meta to Tech Chase meta to all of it. So, consistently being in the top and then finally pushing the Sandy to the level that it's at. with help from maybe a kudo here and there. But pushing it
heals me too. You taught me a ton of sandy tech as well. I mean, even the good old stand at the ledge, lasso into down throw, like it's so good. I took that from you.
So good, thanks. But I know you give a lot of credit to Kudo for finding that little lasso confirm that you do a lot. The late lasso into strong dare.
Yeah.
Is there anything like Sandy specific that you feel like you've kind of pushed that meta game further?
I mean, the entire like jab, flowchart, and pressure, I innovated. I'm pretty happy with that.
Look, I'm excited.
Yeah, and like parrying in neutral to get like jabs off properly because you can't hit it properly on airborne people. So I'm pretty happy with those two. And like her recovery, I think I've gotten really good at. I mean, I've definitely pushed a lot of her myself, but I like to give credit to other people because I want other people to play more. So I get to do more stuff. Like it's so hard to come up with things. Like I want other people to do it.
You have to kind of do it all yourself when you're the only person who's pushing a character. So the more people, the better, and the more popular the character, the better, right? So I always give you like characters that are less played. I always give credit to the people who push those characters. You know, like your Squibbles, your Do the Figs, your Mario Stairs, things like that. You always give those people the credit for creating a play style and doing well with it. And props to you for being able to do that with multiple characters over the course of the game's lifespan.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's very flattering when you put it that way.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. I mean, look, at the moment, this is the Squible show. You know what I mean?
Hey,
like,
let's go Squibble.
Let's go Squible.
Love the compliment.
Last question for me. I want to know, with the way things are, as far as NASB 1, going into NASB 2, are you feeling like you'll be able to do very well at the beginning of the game, or do you think it's going to be another one of those like I'm going to pick a character, I'm going to innovate, and I'm just going to consistently do well throughout everything? Do you think it'll take time, or do you think it'll be like I know I'm going to be good at the beginning?
Well, just one thing, at least for NASB 1, even though I wasn't like the best player at the beginning, I was definitely good at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But for Nick, I mean, I'm pretty confident that if I want to get good at a video game, I can. For Nick 2, I mean, I don't know if I'll love it, right? I hope I'll love it. I hope I'm good at it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy it. I'm going to Heatwave, so I'm sure that'll be fun to see everyone. And, I'm definitely going to try it, but I'm not going to commit to something.
I feel you. Well, either way, Nazi 1 will always be here. I know I'm still gonna play this game and get him out because, of course.
Yeah, and I'm sure I love this game. Hopefully there'll be enough people to keep the Discord fighter alive throughout the years.
Yeah, hey, we're already a Discord fighter regardless, so it doesn't change much for this game. You feel me?
Yeah.
But as you said, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Appreciate you all, not only for watching this tournament, not only for playing this tournament, but just supporting this game throughout its whole lifespan. And just engaging in such a wonderful community. I really just want to give hats off to all of you people watching, all of you guys here. Just much love to you all, and hope to see you guys in NASB 2 when that drops.
Yeah, and kind of a last thing on my part. This game is awesome. The people in this community are fantastic. It's one of my favorite communities that I've ever been a part of. You guys are all like super sick, and I hope you guys are around for the second game when it's here. I want to see all of you compete. Hopefully I'll get to commentate some of your sets. That'll be fun. But yeah, it's been an amazing 2 years. I love each and every one of you that entered, and all of the ones who didn't, who still love the game and were there to watch. You guys are sick too. This game is great. It's always been great. What the team has been able, or what that team was able to do with the time that they had and the community they made, they never get enough credit. So hats off to the developers of the game as well. Ludosity, Fair Play, stuff like that. You guys are awesome over there too.
Almost definitely. It's a very strange game. It has a lot of warts, a lot of pimples, stuff like that. But what it is, it's a wonderful, wonderful game that probably will never be replicated again. It's such a great experience.
Yeah. And I mean, that's it for me. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Pancake and Blackamar. And
Anytime.
Also Squible. And Finn wants to know, Squible, and I will never hear the end of it if I don't ask you, what are your thoughts on Lucy?
Oh, Lucy sucks.
All right, thank you. That's all. You guys, thank you so much again for watching, and then for you guys who participated, I appreciate you all a lot, and those who watched, whether it was because you couldn't or because you wanted to, I appreciate y'all a lot. And tomorrow, One Last Hurrah will be happening, or One Last Hurrah, Chum and Go will be happening one more time for like those who want just one last like normal tournament before we do the goofy stuff all week. We're gonna be doing goofy, like traditional brackets all week for each weekly that we had. But for
Indeed.
Chum and Go, it's gonna be sports mode starting next week, not this coming tomorrow. Chum and Go will be the same time as always, 6 p.m. Central, and then yeah. Sisley, did you have something to say before I show the credits?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is probably this is our last NASB PR tournament. Well, for the first game. So this is a pretty special event for all of us. I do want to give a special shout out to all of our tournament organizers, of which helped make this possible. It wouldn't be possible without them. So I do want to give a special shout out to them. Because, we work really hard to make this scene work, and I think we did a pretty damn good job. Definitely some insane runs today.
Absolutely.
So yeah, shout out to everybody that helped out with the event. And yeah, this week we're going to be running some fun events before the game comes out. I'll probably run something on...
Yeah.
Well, actually, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday, and tomorrow is also Halloween.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Spooky.
Alright, guess today's Monday. Never mind.
It is Monday. Hey, guess what? It's 1:37 a.m.
I don't know what time it is.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't either.
Ugh.
But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. Hope to see you in NASB 2, and if not, well, we'll see you. We'll salute you. See you in the server.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna show off the credits and everybody that deserves to be shown and thanked. These are the people and the names you guys need to know, and the roles in One Last Hurrah. So here we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow.